Speedway sprint car, and that's Apton Lindley in the kart, and in the Speedway sprint, that is Cooper Lindley, brother and sister. So this is technically their main event. Put them together. Hopefully somebody will get a good shot of them running at the same time. You can see it again, all the main events today, from today. They'll be on Kart Racer TV probably on Monday on YouTube and Facebook. And Cooper got to bouncing through the corners. Something went awry on the number 1 Speedway sprint. So that leaves Apton out there on her, by her lonely. They're going to try to get Cooper refired, so he'll get a few more laps in. Last lap flag. 1 to go. And the checkers go to Apton. I think it's her first time here, along with her brother as well. And Apton gets to take her victory lap. You guys are paying attention. You can clap for her as she goes by you. So lineup for this main event goes like this. Number 22, still do not have a name on the 22. He's going to be off the pole. Next to him, the 57 of Zate Legend. Row 2, the 64, Noah James, and the 9L, Jacob Lovis. And rounding out the field, the number 12. That is Forrest Coley. And the 45, once again, taking laps, not actually being scored or racing the 45. First time he's been here. That's Jason Saps. Henry. So first 16 lap main event of the day coming at you. Green flag. And has it ended both heat races, the 22 out front, Zate running in second. Third spot right now, it's Noah James, followed by Coley. Two laps scored, 14 to go. Half straightaway lead as we complete lap number 4. They're spread out right now like a Formula One race at Indy. Coley puts a lap on Sachs. Sachs has been getting faster all day long. Turn 2 has been a challenge for him. He goes through it that time and saves it. Seven down this time by. Lead is nearly half a racetrack. Nine-car Lovis is now up to 4th, trying to chase down the number 64 for 3rd. Lovis, a good run going into turn number 3. Time to go to the inside and Noah James. James fights him off. Lovis takes the pass at the stripe. Move him up to 3rd. Half-track lead for the number 22. Problems for Zate Legend. 57 car stops, we go yellow. And the 64 takes it off the track. That's Noah James. Laps down, 4 to go. And looks like Zate is done for the day. Tough break for him. And the number 57 Erickson kart. Hey, hold on. Is the 22, the 9 running in 2nd, the 12 is 3rd, but he is a lap down. And Zate coming back on the racetrack. So if my calculations are correct, that would put Zate in the 3rd place spot. He is 3rd, but apparently, let's see, they're waving him around now. Actually, I think he is 4th. Once again, the 12 is a lap down. Zate may be a lap down too. Who knows? That's why they don't pay me to be a scorer. Green flag. Three laps left. White flag, 1 to go. Trying to sweep the show. Checker flag going to come down. Victory's going to go to the number 22 kart, who's been a mystery driver to us all day long. 2nd spot will be Lovis. 3rd spot, I believe, goes to Zate. 4th to Coley. And Sachs, if he was being scored, would get credit for finishing 5th. Senior LO206 is up next. Senior clones need you to staging now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nice set of donuts. So out of the track, let's see how many of them show up. 10, Jacob Jacobson won both heat races. The last one he ran by himself. He's got the 47, Lauren Bishop. Actually, I believe that's a 57. I apologize. And do not see George Wolf. George left the first heat race early. Once again, he dropped out of the first heat race, so it looks like he's not going to make the call for the second. So here we go. 16 laps. No, we don't go yet. Looks like the track's going to get some water on it after this. Green flag. And it's Lauren out front. Jackson running in second. Jackson, a little problem coming off turn number 4, allows Lauren to advance her lead. Having a hard time scoring this one, Fred?
Yeah.
So about a half straightaway lead for Lauren Bishop was week complete lap number 6. There's 10 laps to go. Jacob Jackson running in second. Jackson a little wide off turn number 2, got a little bit sideways, allows Lauren to increase her lead. Not by much though. If you watch this on Kart Racer TV, nice day here today, just about 80 degrees. Wait till 2 months from now. Last lap flag, 1 to go. And guess that was a 12 lap main. And the victory, senior clones for this day, will be Lauren Bishop's. Second spot, it is Jacob Jackson. So Lauren out of San Diego will take her victory laps. Senior clones are up next. That means open 4-stroke. Need you guys to staging. And Lauren will be back up in that open 4-stroke class as well. Trying to make it 2 on the day. She's won 1 heat race in that class. And senior clones get fired up. So lineup for this one on the pole would be Ricky Noyes, the number 33, and next to him, the number 27. That is Jeremy Hubner. Row number 2 is James Sampson, number 30, alongside James, the number 75, Tim Turflet. And in row number 3 on the inside, Daniel Hutto in the number 8. And the 27X is supposed to be there. And she is. That's Tyler Rose-Foley. Get the green flag the next time by. 16 laps. Here we go. Green flag flies. And Noyes jumps in the lead. Second spot, it's Hubner. Third spot right now, that's the 30 of Sams. 1 lap down, 15 to go. Hutto running back in the 4th place spot. Tyler Rosebowl lead 5th. And Turflet running 6th. 2 in the books. Noyes, good size lead already. 2nd through 5th running on a string. Challenge for 2nd. Here comes the number 30 into 2nd. That's Sams. Hubner goes wide through that corner. Costs him 3rd as well. Hutto up to 3rd now in the number 8. Quarter of the way through. 4 laps down. 12 to go. Round goes the 2nd place kart. That was Sams. That moves Hutto up to 2nd as we complete lap number 5. Now the leader up to the lap traffic at the end of the 6th lap. No problem getting by the first lap. The best battle on the racetrack, actually the only battle right now, that's the one going for 2nd. The number 8 Hutto and the number 27 Hubner. Halfway next time by. Noyes about a full straightaway lead. Hubner took a peek on the inside of Hutto coming off turn 2 that time. Couldn't get the job done. Tyler Rosebow Lee running in the 4th place spot. 5th spot is Sams. 6th spot is Churchwell. Noyes trying to put a lap on the guy who was running 2nd until he spun earlier on. Hubner giving Hutto everything he can handle. Now Hutto puts about a car length between himself and Hubner. Laps down, 3 to go. Hubner has gotten around Hutto. Hutto back to the inside, going into turn number 1. And he takes the 2nd place spot back. Tyler Rosebow Lee not far behind them in 4th. They tangle. She could easily jump up to 2nd. Meanwhile, out front, almost a half-track lead for the 33 Noyes. He takes the white flag, 1 to go. Checker's going to come down this time by. The victory goes to Noyes. 2nd spot will be Hutto by a nose. 3rd Hubner, 4th Foley, 5th Sams, and 6th will go to that number 75. That is Turflet. faster all day.
I hate that corner.
What?
I hate that corner.
Everybody's having trouble with that today.
That corner is either, I don't know why, but it's hard to get on. All the others are fine.
Need you to stage here up after this one. This is the Open 4 main event. Lauren Bishop won the second heat. Norm Reynolds won the first heat. So Lauren will be starting on the pole in the number 11. Norm Reynolds outside her. And Michelle Munoz rounding out the field. Green flag. And the nicest guy in karting out of San Marcos, California, the Illinois native, Norm Reynolds, takes the lead. Bishop running in second, Munoz in the third place spot. One lap down, still 15 to go. First and second, putting a little distance between himself and the third place car right now. Bishop took a look at the inside of Reynolds coming off turn 2 that time. Reynolds beat her down the back straightaway. She again looks at the inside line. Four in the books, 12 to go. Reynolds opens up about a 3 kart length lead. Bishop good through the corners, closes in. She runs it hard into the corners. This is the halfway point. Munoz with a problem off 2. She continues on. At the halfway point, now Norm down the back straightaway. Opens up about 5 car lengths. Should say 5 kart lengths. In the books, 5 to go for Norm Reynolds. And second place goes around. She gets it refired, she'll maintain second. Munoz goes around off turn number 2. Norm Reynolds gets a white flag, 1 to go. Checker is going to come down this time by the winner in the Open 4 main event, the nicest guy in karting, that's Norm Reynolds. Second spot will go to Bishop. That goes along with her win earlier in the day. And third goes to Munoz. If you see today's video from today on YouTube or Facebook, Think you want to do this? This is Perris Auto Speedway. We're about 70 miles east of Los Angeles, about 80 miles north of San Diego. 240 miles away from Las Vegas. And you think you want to do this? Just go to the So Cal Oval Karters Facebook page. I'll get you the information. You would need to be racing here. Race here once a month, March through November. So here we go. Main event, biggest main event of the day, the KT 100 class. Brought to you by Yamaha of America. This is your lineup. Starting on the pole, the one, the defending champion, that's Brian Drollinger. Next to him, the 57 of Tim Erickson. Row number 2 on the inside, Ted Marshall. Outside him, the 57L, that is Gary Long. In the third row on the inside, the 9, Nick Argo. Outside him, the 94, Art Lasky Jr. And in row number 4, you'll find the 01 on the inside, that's Aaron Collins. And next to him, number 52, Sam Gentry. Row number 5, that's the next to last row on the inside, the 27 Tyler Rose Bolee, along with the 33 Scotty Bassett. In rounding out the field, from Lake Forest, California, the 04, that is Hubcap Mike Collins. Hubcap with the custom numbers on the side and on the number plate on the back. Must have taken all of 18 hours to paint those beauties on. Hubcap Mike at this racetrack, on the big half-mile racetrack, in the past has won in stock cars and sprint cars. And he's also won several times in go-karts here at Perris Auto Speedway. That's the 04 at the back, Hubcap Mike Collins. Defending champ off the front row, could be tough to beat. Here we go. 16 laps, Yamaha of America KT 100, green flag. And Drollinger the first to turn 1. Gary Long takes Erickson for second. Erickson gets shoved wide. That allows Argo to move up to the third place spot. Fourth place right now, that is the number 52 card of Sam Gentry. Scotty Bassett, 33, rounds out the top 5. Nick Argo goes to second on the back chute. On lap 2, Gary Long replays a favor. And Argo got forced wide. He gets freight trained. He's back to 6th. Carter round. That's the 52. That's Gentry. Tyler Rose Bolee took evasive action. And we go yellow. Key to this one is don't slip off the pole, as every time somebody got a little bit wide, they got freight trained on the inside. Hey! 01 almost ran over the race director, Stephen Fangmeyer. That kart would have had heavy damage if you had hit Fangmeyer. And they're sending Gentry to the back, trying to get him back there, being the cause of that tangle in turn number 4. Lineup looks good. There's 3 laps down, 16 to go. Drollinger, your leader. Second place, it's Long. Third, it's Lasky. Fourth spot, that's Erickson. Fifth from the back, Hubcap Mike. Green flag, back to racing. And Drollinger immediately puts about 4 kart lengths between himself and the second place driver, Gary Long. Long opens up the inside. Here goes Lasky in the 94, takes full advantage. Move him to second. Erickson goes by as well. Long goes around. Scotty Bassett around. Ted Marshall goes to the infield, as was the 52 Gentry. And that brings out a yellow flag. So let's see what they decide here. Gary Long slides back into the third place spot. Didn't think anybody noticed, but they did, and they sent him to the back. If it was last night, the All-Star Sprint Car Show at Lima Land, they probably wouldn't have noticed there was so much dust there. Long, they told him to go to the back, now they tell him to go 4 spots from the back. Still trying to get everybody lined up. We can tell you up front, your leader is Drollinger, second spot Lasky, third spot Erickson, fourth spot Argo, fifth Hubcap Mike. Then it's Combs, Tyler Rose, Boleen, Gary Long, Bassett, Marshall, and Gentry. 4 laps down, 12 to go. See if the guy who driven sprint cars out here before, Brian Drollinger, the defending series champion, does anybody have anything for him? He leads on the start. 5 in the books. Lasky still running in the second place spot, Argo in third. Argo has Erickson all over him. Hubcap Mike still running in fifth. And Lasky goes a little wide, moves Argo up to second. Back in 1999, Argo's uncle, Rodney Argo, won the Oval Nationals at this racetrack, the biggest sprint car race west of the Mississippi. More props for Long as he slides off turn 2. He drops to the back. Now he's got the leaders, about to put a lap on him. That's 9 laps down, 7 to go. Nick Argo closing in on the leader, the defending champ Lasky. And Lasky has a lap car right in front of him. Another lapper spins on the back straightaway. Actually, he wasn't a lap down when he spun. That was Gentry. He went a lap down when he spun. Now Drollinger puts a lap car of Gary Leon between himself and Nick Argo. Third spot is still Lasky. Fourth spot, it is Erickson. Fifth from the back, Hubcap Mike. Now Argo finally gets by the lap car of Gary Long. Does he have time to close back in on Drollinger? Doesn't look like it, because here comes a white flag from the starter, Chris Bolton. 1 lap to go. Long slides it backwards in the hay bales. We go yellow. Gary Long slid it into the hay bales in turn number 4. That brings out the yellow flag. So 15 laps down. Lineup looks good. So Nick Argo has 1 lap to get the job done. Argo formerly competed out here in the open class with the Wood Rotax engine. They're going to get the green and white together. That'll be the checkered. One lap shoot up for the win, KT 100. Second race of the year here at Perris Auto Speedway for the So Cal Oval Karters. Drawser leads him through 1 and 2, going into turn number 3. Nick Argo's last shot gives him a bump. The victory goes to Drawser. Second spot is Argo, third Lasky, fourth Erickson, fifth Hubcap Mike, sixth goes to Bassett, seventh to Marshall, eighth to Boley, ninth to Combs, 10th spot will go to Gary Long, and 11th will go to Gentry. Here comes the open class 16-lap main event. This is your lineup. Winner of both heat races, Jeff Pusey. Mike Pusey will be off the pole, I should say. Jeff Pusey was a Speedway rider in England back in the 1980s. Outside him, the 69 Brian King. Row number 2, it's Marty Wolf out of El Cajon on the inside, the 22. And next to him out of San Diego, Jason Bishop, the 23. In the third row, the 0-1 Hubcap Mike Collins. He's going to be tuckered out after this. He's already on the racetrack after just finishing that last race. Then the last two spots, the 39 Scott Rogers and the 09 Mike Combs. Lineup is good. We get ready to go green. Green flag. Busey trying to sweep the show. He's out front. Brian King running in the second place spot. Third right now, it's Bishop. Wolf running in fourth. Rogers rounds out the top five. Boy, and Busey doing nothing but increasing his lead through the first two laps. Now Wolf takes the third spot away from the 69 King. King gets pushed to the outside. That lets the 09 Coombs by. Then King gets together with Rogers. He spins in turn number 2. He continues on. We'll keep on racing. Bishop has reeled in the leader. I don't know where King was. Looked like he came from San Bernardino off turn 4 that time. Down to the inside of the racetrack. New leader's going to be the number 29. That is Bishop. Actually, the number 23 Bishop. Now Pusey in the 510. Take a look at the inside. Gives Bishop a little shove as they go into turn 3. They close in on the lap cart of King. Problems for Wolf. Wolf pulls off the racetrack. He was running in the third place spot. That moves Combs up to third. Rogers up to fourth. Trouble in the corner. And we go yellow. The lap cart of King and Pusey got together. Once again, Pusey in that 510 won both heat races earlier in the day. King placed third in each heat race. Eight laps down, 8 to go. you have a lineup you need?
No, I'm just putting it together right now. So they're working through it, make sure it all. Okay. So I'm getting the fills together so they can all draw fills. Okay.
Green flag. Out front, it is a 23 Bishop. UC running second, Combs running in third. 9 laps down, 7 to go. Scott Rogers in the 4th place spot. Guy in third's just getting used to that power in that former current Speedway motorcycle engine. That's, I believe, a GM. Now Pusey looking to go in the long way. He spins out. There you go, buddy. That's the way to do it. Stop right there, get that yellow flag so you can restart at the back and still have a chance.
They're adding a race. He said they're supposed to be doing this all day. Told no, but everybody else said yes. It's going to be the Opens and the UAS. Okay. So right now he's going to have the draw numbers and we'll bring you the line. Okay, I'm going to have a strange question. How's he going to have draw numbers when the Open class is running right now? I think he's going to already start drawing and he'll get their numbers.
Lineup is good. 11 laps down, 5 to go. Bishop your leader, Combs up to second, Rogers third, Pusey back to fourth. That's the old Chris Southern machine running in second. That thing is a rocket ship. That's a new driver to it. Not sure if he can handle the speed yet, or he's not used to it, bottom line. Green flag. He gets a good run on the inside, body checks Bishop. Spins it out, catches a piece of Pusey. We continue on. He spins it again. Hey, it was a good try. In a good looking kart. But it looks like he's going to be fourth. That would have been a NASCAR yellow as trash floats across the racetrack. Fortunately, it did not get on any of the carts, so that allows us to keep going, staying on green. Last lap flag going to come out this time, 5 for the leader. 1 to go for Jason Bishop, but he's got Scott Rogers all over him as our tent starts to blow away. Checker's going to come down. The win goes to Bishop. Second is Rogers. Third spot will be Pusey, and fourth goes to Combs. UAS cars on the track for their main event. UAS cars on the track for their main event. It is the number 8 on the pole. That's Daniel Hutto. Next to Daniel, the number 40, Keith Noyes. Run number 2, the 99, Corey Hostler. And the 27 of Jeremy Hubner. And in the back row, the 09 of Combs, and the number 71, that is Tim Mendez. Green flag. And Hutto won both heat races. He takes a lead on the start. The 40 running in the second place right now. That's Noyes. Third spot, it's number 99. That's Hostler. And Hutto moving away from the field once again. Noyes still in second, but he's a half straightaway behind. Noyes getting all he can handle from the number 99 card of Corey Hostler. Hubner currently running in the 5th place spot, or the 4th place spot, and 5th it's Combs. battle to watch right now. That's the War going up for second, the number 40 Noyes, and the 99 of Hostler. Hutto out front has over a half straightaway lead. Now he gets into the lap trap for the first time in the race. Deeper into the lappers for Hutto. 71 pulling off the racetrack, that's Mendick. 71 pulls off the racetrack and a lot of white smoke coming out of the back of that kart. .12 in the books this time by. Hutto lapping up to the fourth place kart as he goes by Hubner. Trying to sweep the UAS portion of the show. White flag comes out this time by. One to go for the sweep for Daniel Hutto. Through turns 3 and 4, final time. The victory goes to Hutto. Second spot will go to Noyes. Third spot goes to the 99 of Hostler. Fourth to Hubner. And fifth will go to Combs. I believe those last two are correct. And actually, it was the opposite of what I said. Fourth went to the 09, and fifth went to Hubner. That was a nice set of donuts that started off kind of as a disaster. So the four-stroke outlaw karts on the track now. That's Cash Culp in the $, Dylan Young in the 45. They split the two heat races today. Green flag. Young leads lap number 1. Culp decides to go to the outside, grab some of that moisture. He's into sprint car racing. You might think he'd want to try it. As we said earlier, he has driven a 360 sprint car in the big half mile here at Perris Auto Speedway. That's the $sign of Cash Culp, currently in second. And around goes a leader. And he kills the engine, so we go yellow. Six laps down, 10 to go. Still 2 races to go here today. So 10 to go. Green flag. That put Culp out into the lead. Young went out in the moisture. It's already starting to dry out. Allows Cash Culp to increase his lead as they complete lap number 7, excuse me. halfway. Good run through 3 and 4 that time. Allows Young to close back in on Culp. Ten laps down, 6 to go. Well, Young hit the inside line, shoved him up to the wide side of the racetrack. He lost a little bit of ground. Now Cash Culp advances the lead. Young running out of time if he's going to catch back up. Once again, a good run through 3 and 4. He goes out to the wet stuff on the outside. Doesn't grab enough. White flag from Chris Fulton. 1 lap to go. Young goes around in turn number 4. And that necessitates another yellow flag. So James Collins manhandles the car, gets it off the inside of the racetrack. Young gets bumped back off. Via 1 lap shootout. And actually there's 2 laps to go. 14 laps are down. So 2 lap shootout. Nope, green and white together. I'm corrected again. 1 to go. Young looks wide, then he ducks low. Final corner coming up. He gets a good run on the inside. Takes the lead away. They both get on the wide line. Dylan Young takes the win. Second goes to Cash Culp. That's exciting. So that gets a little harder to handle with the checkered flag. So the starter has to try to push him to fire it. And he can't do it. Yeah. Well, let's announce it now in case somebody misses it. We can do it again after. You guys pick. Huh? You guys pick. Easy. He almost did that a couple times already. He almost did that a couple times already. You need to bring your winning ticket over. They are by the start-finish line right now. We'll read that number again in case nobody does come over to claim it. Lap 1 complete for the dwarf cars. And out front, he's won both heat races. That is Braxton James, the 21J. Second spot, Micah Morris. Third spot, it is Brady Stewart. And fourth, Sadie Talkington. Battle for second shaping up. Stewart trying to go to the inside of Morris. Okay. Still that battle raging out for second. Now Stewart takes the second spot away. And looks like Stewart breaks a chain. And that brings out the yellow flag. Once again, that winning 50-50 ticket number 671092. 5 laps down, 11 to go. Maybe. I want to go home. I think I got a flat tire waiting for me. Back to green. Braxton been out front all the way. Micah Morris second, Sadie Talkington third. About a half straightaway lead for Braxton James. The 9-ball Monster Energy car still running in second. And Sadie still running in third. The last lap flag coming out this time by 1 to go. Braxton James trying to sweep the show. Checkers come out. And he does it. Braxton James wins all 3 heats for the Mini Dwarfs today here at Perris Auto Speedway. Morris finishes second, and taking third will be Sadie Talkington. So still 1 race to go. That added race we told you about a few minutes ago. Waiting for Shane Holt to come by with the lineup for that one. It'll be the open class and the UAS. Racing in a special main event. Checkered flag out the window for Braxton. Starter gave it to him the wrong end up. And when he goes by you, puts your hands together for the young driver, please. Well, I guess he ain't going to go by you. He wants to go play in the infield. Next time you see him race coach, you need to put some water on the infield so he can slide around better. So once again, still 1 race to go. Shane Holt will have the lineup to us. And when he does, we'll give it to you. 10-lap challenge, UAS and open cars. Give it the lineup right now. Starting on the pole, Brian King, the 69. Outside him, the number 99. And I pulled the wrong sheet. And that number 99... Trying to find on my chart. That's Corey Hostler. Brian Pusey on the inside of row 2. Next to him, the number 09, Mike Coombs. In the 3rd row, the 40. That is Keaton Noyes. Next to Keith, the number 39. Back row has the number 23. That's Jason Bishop along with the 8. That number 8 is Daniel Hutto. And I missed the number 39, Scott Rogers. Once again, 8 karts, rumored to be 10 laps. Give it that lineup one more time. Brian King, the 69 on the pole. Outside him, it's the number 99, Corey Hostler. Row 2, Brian Pusey on the inside. Mike Combs outside him, the 09. Pusey's driving the number 510. In the third row on the inside, it is Keith Noyes. He's in the 40. 39, Scott Rogers outside him. And then in the back row, you're going to find the number 23, Jason Bishop, along with the number 8 car. That's Daniel Hutto. Lineup is good. They're not going to go green this time by. Should be one more lap till we start this one. Starter tells the race director he's number 1. And here we go. Green flag. And Hostler going to take the lead on the USA. We got 3 of them tangled. Rogers, Combs, and Pusey, we go yellow. And Rogers out of his kart. Pusey going to give him a push. Gets it restarted. So it's going to be a complete restart. So apparently 09 deemed the cause. He goes to the back. King and Hostler bring him to the green flag. We're racing. Hostler again, the first into turn number 1. King running in second. Noyes moves up to third. 1 left out, 9 to go. 4th spot, Hutto. 5th spot, it is Combs. 6th spot, it is Rogers. 6th spot, excuse me, it is Bishop. 7th, it's Pusey. And running in 8th, it's Rogers. Combs in the 09 goes to the inside of King, coming off turn number 4. He takes over the 4th place spot. He drags Scott Rogers with him. But they're about a half lap behind the leader. That's the number 99, Hostler. Hutto swept the USA class. He momentarily slipped into second. But the 40 took it right back from him. And that is Noyes. Now the leader comes up to lap traffic. No problem getting by the first lapper. Car around in the corner, that's Rogers. We go yellow. And not sure if Rogers had help that time or not. You can see Ryan King in the panel hanging off the side of the car. They're going to have to pull that off for safety reasons. And some debris in the middle of the back straightaway as well. We'll go green next time by. Your leader is Hostler. Noyes running second. Hutto running in third. Fourth spot, it is Bishop. Fifth, Combs. Sixth spot, Rogers. Seventh, Busey. Green flag. Hutto tried to go around the outside of the number 40. Noyes fourth. Second, Noyes fought him off. Then Rogers had a challenge. Or excuse me, Hutto then had a challenge from Bishop. This time Hutto changed lines, goes to the inside, takes the second spot away from Noyes. Sets his sights on the leader. There's 3 laps to go. Actually, there was 2 laps to go. White flag coming out this time by. Checker is going to fly. The wind's going to go to the number 99, Corey Hostler. Second spot goes to Noyes. Third spot goes to Hutto. Fourth to Bishop. Fifth to Combs. Sixth to Rogers. And seventh goes to Busey. Here comes the dust cloud. That was the final race of the day here at Perris Auto Speedway. My name's Scott DeLucia. On behalf of the So Cal Oval Karters, thank you for spending your Saturday night with us, or your Saturday afternoon, excuse me.